morning. It is Monday, June 19th, 2023, and it's time for a reality check. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Lizabeth, and I am living in the light by documenting my weight loss journey, and I'm using Optavia's 5-in-1 program to accomplish my goal of losing 150 pounds. So today is actually my 1 year, what I call Optiversary. I started the program on June the 20th, 2022. It is June 19th, so technically tomorrow is, but today is always, Monday is always the start of a new week. And so I am considering this my 1 year anniversary on Optavia. I did not do a reality check last week because I was on vacation. So this is the culmination of the last 2 weeks. But before I tell you how I did, let me first invite you to scroll down just a little bit. Would you please give me a thumbs up? That little word of affirmation, that little thumbs up really does help encourage me, knowing that there are people who are watching these videos who are encouraged by my own journey, who are inspired by what I have accomplished, and hopefully encouragement to them to stick to their course no matter what weight loss program they are on. And that, I hope, is an encouragement to other people. I will also say, just as a disclaimer, that the average Optavia client is on the program for 12 weeks and they lose an average of 12 pounds in that 12 weeks. I am above average. Kind of always knew that I was there. So I am not the average person. So my progress, there is no claim that this is going to be your progress if you do this or any weight loss program. This just happens to be my journey and how I have accomplished it and how successful I have been on this program. As I said, I did not do a reality check last week. I was actually on vacation. My husband and I were out in Portland, Oregon, visiting our oldest daughter and her partner, and we had the most fabulous vacation. We saw some beautiful things. It was relaxing. It was just so lovely. We had not seen Allie and Sarah in over a year. So it was really good. She was happy to see us. We were happy to see her and Sarah and just spend time with them and love on them. And it was just fabulous. So I didn't do a reality check. Obviously, I didn't have access to a scale. While I was there, I had my 5 fuelings every day. I did a very good lean and green meal every day. When you eat out at restaurants, as we did a few times, it's difficult to be exact. I don't bring a scale with me. When I am traveling, I just don't do that. I have been on the program for a year, so I'm pretty good at eyeballing the amounts of foods that I can have. And when I got back, I was exactly the same weight. So we got back Tuesday night. Wednesday morning, I got on the scale and I weighed exactly the same as I had the previous Monday. So I didn't lose any, I didn't gain any. I stayed exactly the same. We had done a lot of walking, and what I think it's possible that with what I ate, my guesstimates were off or whatever, and I might have thrown myself out of fat burn, so I wasn't losing weight, because I had a pretty good drop this week. But it was, I really think I did a good job in choosing the foods that I ate, the meals that we ate, the things that we cooked at home. When we were at Allie's house, I did weigh my leans. I did, do that so that I could make sure that I was staying as close to the plan as possible. But it's hard when you're not cooking just for yourself, or just for yourself and one other person, or when somebody else is cooking for you, to be exact with the lean and green. So you just have to do the best that you can. So that's what I did. So let me show you then what my results are from the last 2 weeks. So I lost 3.6 pounds, really over 2 weeks, but kind of a week. And I lost an inch. It's so weird to me how my inches have been so much less than other people. Like, I try not to compare myself to other people's journeys, but a lot of people lose as many inches as they do pounds. That has not been the case for me. But when you look at my total overall, you will see that I have hit goal number 5, which was minus 125 pounds. So that is super exciting to me. I was hoping to have hit it by my birthday, which was last Monday, and so I didn't. I missed it by a week, and that's fine. I hit that 125 plus 0.6 of a pound, so that's awesome. So my next goal then is my final goal, 150. So I've been doing this in 25-pound increments, and I'm giving myself until October. I think it's the second Monday in October when we go on vacation. So that's my goal. We're going back down to the beach in October. So I'm hoping to have hit that minus 150-pound goal by then. I think at that point, I've kind of gone back and forth between, do I call it good at minus 150, or do I try to go for another 10 to 15 pounds and try to basically cut my starting weight in half? But I think I'm going to stop at the 150 and I'm going to go through the transition process. My understanding is that I will likely still lose a little bit in transition, so we'll see. I can always come back to the 5-in-1. If I get through the transition and find that I didn't lose more and I really want to lose more, I can go back to the 5-in-1 for a few weeks and then transition again until I get to maintenance. So that's kind of what I'm looking ahead at. I haven't decided 100% yet, but I've got a few months to do that. So it's been a year, and it has been a year. Let me tell you a little bit about it. So if you have been following me, you know that I follow the 5-in-1 program, the Optavia 5-in-1 program, exactly the way it is written in the Optavia guide. I don't use any of the additional graphic information that people give on Facebook, like using tomato sauce or Too Good yogurt or turkey pepperoni, like turkey bacon. Like, I don't do any of that because those things are not in the guide. So I am a purist. I strictly follow the guide, and I believe that following that plan the way I have followed it, measuring every lean, every green within reason, eating my 5 fuelings, not hacking my fuelings. I don't add anything to my fuelings except for water. I drink 128 ounces of water every single day. I drink plain water, and then I may have seltzer as well, like a plain seltzer, but I do drink a gallon of plain water every day. I believe that that is what has contributed to my success. I have not had any cheat days. I have not had any what I call BLTs, bites, licks, tastes of anything in a full year. That means I've gone through every holiday. I've gone through every family gathering. I've gone through birthdays, celebrations, vacations, work trips, all of those things, and stayed 100% on program every single day. Now, granted, I just told you on vacation, some of my lean and greens were a little iffy, but they weren't iffy like I ate something that wasn't approved. It was just that I didn't measure everything and weigh everything exactly, but they were pretty close. So I really believe, for me, that is why I have lost 125 pounds in a year. I also have a lot of weight to lose, and I still have weight to lose. So I think that plays a big role in it as well. I do know that my BMI has dropped some 20 points. That's another really big number. It's not where it should be, but I'm so much closer to that healthy range than I was a year ago. So that is really exciting to me. We've also talked in the past, or I've talked to you about exercise. I do not do any form of exercise at all because a couple of times I have tried to add in movement, and every time I have done that, my weight loss has stalled. And I think that also is a contributing factor to why I didn't lose any weight the last week, because we walked so much. I climbed so many stairs. I walked so many hills. And I was never out of breath, which is very exciting. And I think that also I was doing too much movement for the amount of calories that I was eating. I know you can add in protein to accommodate for that, but I really don't want to add anything to my program yet. I just want to stick to the 5-in-1. So I think that probably had something to do with it as well. If I was not an exerciser before, so during this program, I have not been exercising. I look forward to now being able to do that, to be honest. I look forward to getting the weight off so that I can start adding in the movement as I increase my calories. That will be a wonderful thing to do. I've got my recumbent bike ready to go. I love to sit on there and just ride and watch a movie or something. So I'm looking forward to being able to do that. And just being more active, because I have way more energy and more desire to get out and do things. I have met so many goals this year. I have gone out of plus size clothes into regular size clothes, which was a huge goal for me. I can sit on the floor and get back up off the floor. Really wanted to be able to do that, to sit and play with my granddaughter. So that is another goal that I achieved. I walked up so many flights of stairs on vacation and did not have to stop, did not have to pause or wait or catch my breath. I just was able to plug along. That is another huge, what we call non-scale victory, NSV. So that was really exciting for me too. And just being able to be more active, more confident, wanting to go and see people and not feel like I need to stay home because I don't want anybody to see what I look like. I don't want people to criticize me. On the airplane, not only being able to buckle the seatbelt, but to have a tail on the seatbelt was also very exciting. So I'm starting week 53, and I'm just gonna keep on plugging away. I'm gonna keep on doing reality checks, letting you know my progress. I'm gonna get that last 25 pounds off and have it stay off permanently. I'm so excited about that. I have people who ask, what is my weight? What is my goal weight? I don't share my weight, my starting weight, my goal weight. I don't share the actual scale numbers because I don't believe the scale number really matters. Our bodies are all made differently, and some of us weigh more than we look. Some of us weigh less than we look. I could stand side by side with somebody who is the exact same size, and we would be the different numbers on the scale. And I don't believe that scale numbers really matter. So I just don't ever post that, but I'm happy to tell you how many pounds I've lost and how many pounds my goal weight is. That is something that I will always share. If you ever have questions for me, please leave them in the comments box down below. My contact information is in the description box, so you can always reach out to me. I am on Instagram. I've got a couple of Facebook groups as well as my own personal Facebook page, and of course my YouTube channel. Please share the videos, give me a thumbs up, leave me questions, subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed already. And until I see you next time, please live in the light.